Welcome to today's show, and today we are going to be talking about ladybugs. Okay, so bug identification is super important, especially working in the field. Now, it can mean the difference between spraying or disposing of plants that you assume are infested with bugs, or just sitting there and actually knowing everything is perfectly fine. Because overspraying can kill your beneficial bugs as well. And we all know there are some people who are more fond of plants than bugs. So today we're going to take you on a journey to another world. Not really that far, more like my own yard, of course. The other day I went out to go pull weeds and I started finding a bunch of ladybugs, and soon I found tons of them. So I decided to leave the weeds for a while and just let them build up their numbers in my yard. And I took the opportunity to catch a few and pull out my camera and try to catch some really good shots of them in action for you, while I just teach you a little bit about what these guys actually do. Now, they are considered a beetle, and they go through a complete metamorphosis, which means to go from an egg to a pupa to an adult. The eggs can take 2 to 10 days to hatch, and the pupas go through about 4 different molts until their final adulting molt. And people like to call these little alligators. I kind of think of them as Gila monsters, sort of. These guys actually eat the most in this stage of their life, and they're very indiscriminate. They'll eat any soft body insect they can find or get their hands on, even each other. Especially when food is scarce or their numbers are super high. Overcrowding and overeating everything else. It'll take these pupas about 2 weeks to reach full adulthood, and then adults can live for a year. They'll overwinterize, and before winter they'll resort to eating apples and grapes, fruits, to store energy for the winter. I've also read that this 7-dotted ladybug was the first one called Ladybugs. And they were named that after the Virgin Mary, actually. The red is her cloak, and the dots are her 7 sorrows. And there's hundreds of species of ladybugs out there, honestly. And another fun fact, there's actually a parasitic wasp that preys on ladybugs. It lays its larva in them, and the larva crawls out and cocoons itself, and there's a virus that paralyzes the ladybug, so that it holds on and guards the cocoon from any other predator bugs. Ladybugs will often want to lay their eggs near an abundance of aphids, but if food is scarce, they lay infertile eggs for the others to eat. Here is one that has just come out of its final pupa state. They look pretty pale, and their wings have yet to dry and fold up. They also bleed from their knees when they feel threatened, and it smells horribly musky. I don't have too much more to say about ladybugs, but I think right now I just want to give a shout out to anybody who's having a hard time, or knows somebody who's having a hard time, or helping somebody who's having a hard time. I hope you have the courage to go out there, join other people, trust other people, help us all figure this out together, you know? Just one day at a time, try and stay gold. I think there's a couple more things I just wanted to show you. When they pupate, it's like they have a double adult pupate. They do one as a larva, and it's like they shed that like a sleeve, and they turn around and repupate, and then come out of there, and it's like the craziest thing ever. And they twitch like aliens. Like, watch this. It's just the weirdest thing ever, I swear. It'll really trip you out. Trippier than finding out they look like alligators, right? Anyways, thanks for joining the show today. Thanks for liking. Please subscribe, share. Follow, support, ask me your questions, show me your weed, show me your bugs. Show me that. I'll do more bug videos. And probably picking up on some of my other ones pretty soon. I feel like there's a demand for it, because this is going to be one busy summer. I think I'd like to do a review of all the handy-dandy looms and microscopes I've been using over the years, especially the ones that take these pictures and videos. Let me know if there's anything you want me to check out and look at and show you under this microscope as well. Like, there's tons of worlds out there we can explore. And I hope you all continue to walk into that every day like a new day, shining and trying to stay gold.